Hi everyone. Hello. Happy Friday. I don't really know what's going on with ad break because usually I don't know. I don't know if I'm in one or not because Twitch said that it was over, but the bot that tells us in chat when the ads are happening says that it's still going. I'm going to trust Twitch and not the bot. Maybe the bot's just being slow. But I get a little I get the chat message from Saribot, but I also get like a little thing like a little box that you can see on the chat. Like y'all can't see it, but I can see it. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you, Gooblin. Me too. Me too. I was just admiring it while the ad break was finishing up. Hello everyone. Let me say my hellos. I hope you're all doing well today. Hello Gooblin. Hello Kimmy, good to see you. Hot Pot Buddy. Allie, hello. Nickel, good to see you. Elysium, good to see you. I finally, speaking of Hot Pot, I finally was brave enough to do Hot Pot on my Switch. I've been having to play Palia on the Switch a lot because I am house sitting, so I'm not at home that much. Pretty much I've just been coming back to stream for, you know, obviously the small amounts of time that I'm streaming, but because of that, I've been playing Palia on my Switch, and I was so scared to do Hot Pots because I was afraid that that something wasn't gonna load in properly, and I was gonna accidentally, there's the bot. I was gonna accidentally take someone's spot, and then people were gonna yell at me, and like, I don't even know. I was scared, but I finally went and did it, and it was fine. There was no problems. I did have a bad experience in that it wasn't that big of a deal, but someone cut in front of me, like in the I was like at the wheel, you know, like doing the I say bad experience. This doesn't make it a bad experience, but I did get irritated because I was at the wheel doing my coins at the end, and someone just walked up and started doing it. So I just had to kind of like sit there and wait for them to finish. But as I've been saying, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they were new to it and didn't know the procedure, but the person that was standing behind me was doing like emotes. Like they did the like emote that was like shaking their head or something when that happened, and then once they left and I started doing mine, they started clapping for me, which was kind of funny. But that was my experience. But overall, doing Hot Pot on the Switch is just fine. Dogmother, hello, how are you? Spidey, good to see you. Just got out of another interview. I hate interviews. Ooh, how did it go though? How do you feel about it? How do you feel? I'm doing really well. I'm doing well. 2 more days of camp and then I'll be out of work again till the 17th of August, then back to school. At least you get a little bit of a break though, a couple weeks, right? Like what? 2 weeks, 3 weeks almost of a break? That's nice. That's nice. Okie doke. So we are going to be playing more Dragon Age. Dragon Age. I want to talk about some new stuff though. Are y'all cool if we talk about some new stuff? I want to talk about this Humble Games thing. We're gonna be back. We're gonna go back to talking more about news. There hasn't been a lot of news, but let me show y'all some interesting things. Interesting in a bad way, I guess. Let me pull this up. Where was their official statement? I'll pull up a couple. There's actually a couple of things. Music? Hello? Okay. Okay, so Sorry, I got a couple of tabs I'm pulling up. I feel like this is the reason why I'm like particularly interested in this, I guess, is that hi Jacoy, have fun getting a haircut. Won't stay on long today, just wanted to check in and say hi. Hope everyone enjoys their Friday. Thank you. I hope you have a good Friday and a good weekend. Okay, so let's come to this. So Humble Games, which is it's related to but separate from Humble Bundle. Humble Games is a publisher. And some of the games that Humble Bundle or Humble Games publishes for are Coral Island, Unpacking, Forager, Mineko's Night Market, and then a bunch of other stuff that's not cozy as well. So Emily, she posted that their entire team had been laid off. Okay, another year, another layoff. Today is mine and my entire team's last day at Humble Games. The team was genuinely the best team I've ever worked with. We truly had something special. And basically their entire team got laid off. So immediately when people started seeing this, they were saying, you know, this is like that they shut down, right? Humble Games shut down. Obviously, that's the logical conclusion that you could make. If an entire team gets fired, it seems like the publishing company is getting shut down. However, Humble Games posted this post and they said, I like this added context down here. I just realized that was there. That's funny. In these challenging economic times for indie game publishing, Humble Games has made the difficult but necessary decision to restructure our operations. You know, and then a bunch of PR speak, blah, 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 blah. We're sorry for everyone affected, da, 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 da. But what's really wild and doesn't make any sense at all is how are you going to say that you are restructuring, like the context that was added right here. Contrary to Humble Games' PR statement, the publisher's restructuring meant all of the staff had been fired. It's really rich to say you're restructuring. Like, what exactly are you restructuring? There's nothing there to restructure. And so that was wild. But then Coral Island posted this yesterday. Well, first of all, they had posted something like, oh, you know, we're really sorry to everyone affected, and basically implied that it was a surprise to them too, that they had no idea that this was happening. Again, Humble Games is Coral Island's publisher. And a little bit of context that I think is interesting that's going to be relevant here is that Coral Island has been a little bit... People have been a little bit upset with Stairway and Coral Island because of a couple things. One of those is that they had promised that there was going to be a Switch version of the game. And a lot of people, when they backed the game on Kickstarter, had signed up to get a Switch key. And so those people who have been waiting for the Switch key have just been waiting, and really no word. I mean, every now and then in one of their monthly updates, Coral Island will say something like, oh, we're still working on Switch, it's going well. And people were starting to get really upset. I actually yesterday saw a very upset Twitter post of like, how can, Stairway Games still hasn't given us any real tangible updates on the Switch and blah, 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 which I understand. I understand that that's frustrating. And, but I feel what's interesting is that I feel this post that they posted about Humble contextualizes that a little bit and gives a little bit of information into what may have been going on behind the scenes in regards to the Switch, as well as a lot of people have been upset about, and I don't know, this one I'm not too sure on, but apparently the game does not run well on Xbox at all, which may also have something to do with it. So Coral Island posted a statement and said, we share your frustrations regarding the lack Oh, we'd like to say something given that Humble Games recent restructuring leaves the consoles in a place of uncertainty. We see this as an opportunity to share what we can. We share in your frustrations regarding the lack of a Nintendo Switch port of Coral Island. Over the years, there's a lot we've wanted to say in the spirit of transparency about many different things, but continue to be able to do so because of the publishing agreement and NDA we have in place. They're not really sure, they say, what that means, what all this is going to mean for them, particularly the consoles, because Humble Games were the ones who were responsible for the console platforms. And so that includes things like porting, pushing hot fixes out. We've been in communication with our lawyers since we found out about the restructuring on social media. So they found out on social media when everybody else found out, which is wild. Like, I mean, I guess I wouldn't necessarily expect, maybe I could, but you know, for Humble Games to not have all the answers about what exactly it's going to mean for each individual game when they fire all of their employees, but for the games to not even know that this is happening is wild. So they say that they have an upcoming hotfix for 1.1 coming to Steam, which is their new update that released like last week or maybe this week, recently. We have no idea how to get this update out to other platform players, as we don't have the backend permission on console platforms to push updates out. We only have access to the Steam backend, which is normal for a publisher relationship, but what's not normal is for your publisher to just like suddenly out of nowhere fire everybody and not give you any information, you know. And then they're giving Switch backers an offer to change their key to a Steam platform, which, I mean, I feel like that's really the best that they can do. But it's not really a good solution at the end of the day, because like, I mean, a lot of the people who are Switch backers probably did that because they don't have a gaming PC, you know? So that's really interesting in a sad way, but I feel like what's really, I mean, obviously the fact that they just shut down like that is, you know, wild and interesting in a bad way news. But I feel especially interested in the fact that it kind of sheds some light on what's been going on with Coral Island and their Switch port and their various console ports. I just feel bad for them, man. And everybody. I feel bad for them. I feel bad for the employees. But the fact that people have been just like at Coral Island's throat, again, understandably so. Like, I understand, you know, why people would be upset that they purchased a Switch key and they haven't even really seen when that is going to come about. Like, I 100% understand people being upset about that. I just feel bad because, you know, Coral Island seems that they, like, Stairway has also been upset about it and haven't been able to say anything because of the NDA and their relationship with their publisher. So it's just been this really bad situation where, like, they see the people that are upset, and just like knowing that you can't like really tell what's going on is really sad. So anyways, I don't really have you know, anything really insightful to comment about that, other than to say that it sucks. The gaming industry is in not a super good place at the moment, and this is just yet another example of that, you know? It's a bummer. It is wild. It is wild. Thank you for redeeming your daily sunflower. Welcome in, La Cactus Crazy. Good to see you. Yeah, it is wild. It is sad. Yeah, the NDA must be ironclad indeed. But I mean, the thing is that it makes sense, because if you have a relationship with the publisher, obviously, you know, you need to do what the publisher wants you to do. You want to have a good relationship with your publisher. So their lips were sealed. They had nothing to do. All right, let's get the game going. Yeah. I gotcha. Good morning. I'm just getting the game running. Launch. Launch. How's everybody doing today? What's everybody's weekend plans? I'm seeing The Living Tombstone tonight. I'm really excited. I feel like this is the ultimate chronically online concert in a good way, affectionately, of course. All right, let me get this over here. Let's get the music stopped over here. Get all this various things going on. Okay. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Hello, Jeff. Good to see ya. Going to Seattle tomorrow. Cousin's partner is proposing. Cute. So you're going to watch the proposal? Is it a surprise to the partner? Or to your cousin, I mean? You watched Deadpool? What did you think? Going airsofting with my boyfriend and his friends before the cake party on Sunday. Oh yeah, I'm so excited for the cake party. It's gonna be fun. I'm house sitting till basically the end of the day tomorrow, and then I'll finally be back in my own house for good. I'm excited for that. I am a homebody. I mean, and like I'm very comfortable in my parents' house, obviously, but I just miss being at home. Okie doke. I think we're gonna do probably one more pass talking to everybody. Just to see if anybody has any dialogue that we haven't got to yet, and then we'll start the quest. And please let me know about sound. I've been watching back my VODs, and I've been noticing that the dialogue when the characters are talking is a little bit quiet, like a lot quieter than my voice. So I'm gonna try to keep a good monitor on that, but y'all let me know if you're having trouble hearing the characters speak, please. The levels are eluding me at the moment. I'm trying to find a good zone, you know what I'm saying? I literally just saw a video on TikTok of a Christian crying about it and saying my God is not to be mocked, so I'm dying to know. Wait, I want to know what happened. Welcome in everyone on TikTok. Good to see y'all. Thank you for liking the live.
So I take it you're Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them. A little. I hope this won't be an issue between us. I am here to help you deal with the Venatori after all.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
My cousin knows it's coming in general, but she does not know when she gets home from her monthly nail appointment that we'll all be on the roof for the surprise. That's cute. That's gonna be so fun.
I'd like to ask you about
Hello, Ams. Good to see ya.
Ah, yes. Everyone outside the Imperium always seems quite
My one true
fascinated by it.
Roman Empire.
Probably why they come up with so many ridiculous tales. Flying cows over Minrathous. That's madness. All right, that one's actually true, but the cows didn't have wings. I digress. Anything in particular you wanted to know?
Yeah, seems like their fault for watching Deadpool and expecting. Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, why would you go see Deadpool and then complain about it not being clean? Huh? Huh? How are you that how are you that uninformed? Do you not look into the things that you go watch at all? Let's save these for later.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
I should go.
Here I thought we would just
Oh,
get
actually,
into the
let me ask him about have you seen Alexius?
Here we are again.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man.
Aw, he wants mercy for Alexius. Going to see Book of Mormon and people walked out during the first song. Like, what you went to, did you go to Book of Mormon thinking that it was just going to be like a sermon? Like, go to Jesus Christ Superstar, think that it's going to be a sermon? That's funny. Oh my goodness.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need the Lord
When
looking
has
for another
Broadway
name,
ever
that's
been
bad.
kind to
Bet his
Jesus?
portrait's taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
I think it's so wild that with Sarah, you can just be immediately like, no, leave. Like, why Sarah? Only Sarah. I think maybe some of them you might can get to that point, but with Sarah, it's just like immediately like, get out of here. I don't want kick rocks. Like, what? Why her? Why? I don't know. Maybe it's because I am a Dalish elf. She doesn't like it, or I don't even know.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
Book of Mormon was amazing. Saw that during its first year. So amazing. I haven't seen it, but I have
Your skills. Who taught
listened
you
to the
how
sound,
use
like
bows?
listened to the album.
That seems unlikely.
My favorite Christian movies, The Life of Brian and The
just
Last
makes sense.
Temptation of the Christ.
It's not like that for you.
Not typically.
Usually it takes considerable discipline. Hence my question.
Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves. I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it.
Yeah.
Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would
I don't
find
know
one
if it's
who found
touring.
things anyway?
I'm not sure.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
If you say so. If you say so. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Varric?
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But Red Lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of
Yeah.
it really punches a hole in my Red Lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How fast does it spread?
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff.
Yes, Jeff.
This Elder One managed to take the worst
In a
thing
DLC.
I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
Hawk and Varric discover him, basically. Find him. And supposedly kill him. I think it's called... Was that Awakening? Or no. What was that one called? DA2... Corypheus. Da, 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 da. I don't remember the name of that DLC. Legacy. Legacy. Awakening is the one after Origins. Legacy. Yeah, Legacy. Yes.
The Inquisition has the numbers to track down all this lyrium and destroy it.
Yeah,
hope
no,
so.
that was in one
I
of the
don't want to think about
DLCs.
what happens if it starts a plague. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from.
And
I
red
think maybe we should
lyrium.
make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition.
Let me let him finish.
What are you going to do to celebrate?
Catch my breath.
I was planning to put my feet up, maybe grab a nap.
Whatever I do, it'll be as far from Cassandra as I can get. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
And the red lyrium thing is also a big deal for Varric because that was also in DA2. Varric and Hawk and others, whoever else is there, discover red lyrium in the Deep Roads, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. The one you're talking about, Gooblin, is Mark of the Assassin. That's the one that has Felicia Day in it. Who am I missing? Okay, let's go talk to Cassandra, Cullen, Iron Bull, and then we'll go on. I'm romancing Solus. Charlie said, how'd she get on TikTok? And Hat said she's a huge TikToker. That's sweet. Aww. Oh my god. If they're not watching, tell them I said hi. But if so, hi, girls.
Can I help you?
So sweet. So sweet. My nieces. Solus, my love, indeed. Okay. Why the name Iron Bull? Aww.
How did you get
Hi,
the
girls.
name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the cube. Just, I don't know. Job descriptions, I guess. When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
Why the name? Why that name,
Why
though?
specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like
The
having
Iron
an
Bull.
oracle at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
250 years old is amazing for a tree. Wow. I've always wanted, different thing, but I've always wanted to go see the redwoods. Speaking of very old trees. That's like a dream of mine, is to go see that one day.
I'd like to know more about the Kunari.
You writing a book?
They sound interesting.
What I've heard about them sounds fascinating.
What you've heard was mostly horse shit. All right. What do you want to know?
What does Kunari mean?
The word Kunari, is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the Vidathari. The Kunari who break away from the Qun are Talvasha, deserters.
And those who predate the Qun?
What about Kunari who existed before the Qun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kasith, but we don't use that. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear, but I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
Alright, that's enough.
See you later.
Solus, they could never make me hate you. Same. Never. Never.
You know,
Oh yeah, Blackwall. I forgot, I've never talked to Blackwall here. Whoops. Hey. My bad.
Look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
I was lucky.
If I hadn't been saved by the Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard.
Ooh.
I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Oop.
Human?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to change that. Thank you for pointing that out, Corey. I appreciate that. Let me change that real quick. Yeah, that's my bad. One sec. I played Palia yesterday and I forgot to change the text. Palia got a graphic update. There we go. Correct now. Thank you for pointing that out. Wow, Palia looks different. I did see that Erika Ishii is a confirmed solo villain. That made me very happy. It also just made me very happy that they're in the game and that they are going to be one of the rooks. I was assuming, I guess, that I would be choosing the British voice for my character because I always choose the British voice in Dragon Age Inquisition, so that's just kind of what the assumption I was operating under. But when I saw that Erika Ishii is one of the rooks, I was like, okay, I'm going for the American voice, I think. Hastian and Cassandra are spiritual siblings. Same for Dorian and Tamala. Oh my gosh.
That's not surprising. Humans are everywhere. It's expected.
Yeah.
It was a fool's
Yeah, Erika
thought.
was in
Should
Wildflowers.
have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's
They played
important.
Kim.
Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I want peace.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine.
Okay.
They owe us some answers.
Okay. All right. Blackwall is so funny to me. I'm not, no spoilers, but Blackwall is funny to me. Just listening to him talk cracks me up. All right, Cassandra. Nah.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Nothing super relevant to what we got going on at the moment.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be enough to close it.
I love Cass. Give the mages a chance, man.
I know you're worried about having the mages here. Give them a chance to prove themselves.
I'm not questioning their ability or their intentions, but we cannot ignore the risks. I will not endanger the alliance you've created. We need their help. Any precautions taken will be to ensure the safety of our people and the mages themselves.
How's the sound?
Nothing more.
Can y'all hear them speaking? Blackwall, they can never make me love you. I love Blackwall. I will say it took a little bit. So okay, full disclosure, and again, I don't want to spoil anything about the character, but the first time I played this game, I never talked to him. I pretty much just forgot he existed. And so I completely missed his entire storyline. And I was very confused. I was reading stuff about the game after my first playthrough, and I got very confused about what it was talking about. And then the second time I played the game, I went through his storyline, and I was like, I don't know. I don't like him. But as time has gone on, he's grown on me. Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
I'm glad to have the charges on our side. Bull's men are professionals, despite evidence.
I hope everyone is having a great day today. Good to see everybody on TikTok. He's such a foil to Solus. That's a really good point. Me too, Care Bear. All right, that's all for now.
That's all for now.
Another time.
We will eventually be exhausting all of everybody's dialogue. But I kind of want to spread it out throughout the game.
Good day.
Gotta say hi to Charter. Hi, Charter. Even though I can't talk to her yet. All right, are we ready? It's time for In Your Heart Shall Burn. My favorite. Exhaust dialogue hype. Let's go.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my mind...
Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, we have a perk. Let's do optimal cutting. No, arcane knowledge. All right. Let's go. Wait, what are these? Let me do some of these real quick. Gather coin.
Let's see what we have.
Secure a route through the frostbacks. Inquisitor, we explored the fallow mire after you cleared the place out. I've stumbled on an old road that leads west to the frostbacks. If it's cleaned up, you could use it to shave a weeks off a journey through the mountains. I'd rather be wet than freezing. Leliana says, an unknown road, it would be perfect for our spies if it remains secret. I can have my people clear the way. Oh wait, I meant to do that one, not back.
Let's see what we have.
A bog unicorn. We have received an offer of assistance. I'm unnerved but not opposed. It is not the first strange promise we've received and likely will not be the last. Okay.
All right.
Your other love? Who, Josephine? Or Leliana? I guess Leliana. Okay. Since that's who I was talking about a second ago. Alright, let's go.
The best of the mages are ready.
We're romancing
Be certain you are
Solus.
prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna get this breach. We're gonna close it, and that's gonna be the end. Nothing bad is gonna happen. We're gonna save the world, and that's that. Solus. Let's do the OGs. No, I want Dorian. Sorry. Yeah. So Cass, Solus, and Dorian. Yeah. It is not Jerry. No. First time doing it on stream though. Yeah, the angst is so good for a Solus romance.
Made it! Focus.
Oh, sorry. Let's go, mages! This is so epic. I'm so excited. Yes. Yeah, Karma. We did it! The end! Good job, everyone. Go team. Uh-oh. Problem solved forever. We did it. Ooh. Game's over. I wish they did too, Ams. The rival mance was fun. All right, In Your Heart Shall Burn. Quest over. That's it. I think I read somewhere that one of the writers was saying that the rival mance, they didn't feel like it worked as well as they wanted it to work because people were, understandably, like, people were very opposed to getting like the rivalry points. Like, it definitely, people were like, oh, rivalry equals bad, you know? And so they didn't make it clear enough that it was like, okay, you know, like a rival mance is not a bad thing necessarily. We inquisited the age of dragons. No, that's a different one, Goblin. That's a good quest too, though. The one with Solus's friend.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
Yeah, I feel like if they could choose maybe a different... If they could do a similar concept, but not necessarily call it rival, like, people would be more open to it, I think. But you're right, the word rival doesn't really define that you're still making a close relationship. That's very true. We all did this.
You know how many were involved.
Every dragon
Luck
has
that
its
made the
age.
center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed,
Alliance.
that alliance will need new focus.
Huh? What's this?
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gate.
Time to disband the Inquisition. We did it. This quest is so wild, y'all. Like, if you've never seen this before, you're in for a treat. It's loading right now. Why is it taking so long to load? This is because I have too many mods. I feel like this is... Oh, hello?
Never a dull moment
Okay.
for Southerners, is there?
We have to put up barricades.
Hello, Gotcha. Good morning. Thank you. My glasses are from
One watch guard reported. It's a
TIJNeyewear.com.
massive force, the bulk over the
Thank
mountain.
you.
Under what banner?
None.
None.
I can't come in unless you open.
That's my son.
I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages.
You took his mages.
There.
This Elder
Ooh. Ooh. He ugly.
Very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress.
Anything.
If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle.
Nah, he cute.
Get out there and hit that force. Use
Hear me
everything you
out.
can.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Mages, you have sanction to engage them. That is sanction. You
Hear
will
me
not
out.
Make it easy. Inquisition with the Herald for your lives, for all of us.
For all of us. Smash. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm defending the trebuchet. Boom. We didn't need that wagon. Come to me. I'll spin around and get y'all. Boom. Okie doke. That's part one done.
Keep them off us.
Leveled up. That's nice. Just loot all y'all real quick. Oop, they're coming this way. There we go. Why am I stuck? Please stop, thank you. Alright, alright. 2 out of 3 down. This part is just so epic. Like, I can't get over how just epic is just the best word that I have for it. This part just feels so intense, you know? Oops. The stakes feel huge. You feel desperate. You really feel all of it. At least I do. Nice. Okay. Retake the southern trebuchet. No game has ever made me feel as hopeless as I did in the aftermath of this quest. Oh my gosh, y'all have no idea. I'm so excited. If you've never seen this before, I am so excited. Because there's just one particular part that is just a couple of different parts. I feel like I'm hyping this up a lot, but
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
ooh. Ooh, oh no. Ooh, no. Somebody freeze him. Nice. Nice. Wish the final battle with Corypheus was like this. Oh, honestly, you're so right. This battle is way more grand, epic, intense than the last battle. The last battle kind of falls flat for me, to be honest. It's unfortunate. Y'all keep them off of me, please. Manning the trebuchet. Yeah, warrior is pretty fun. I usually do mage boo, so I feel like I'm figuring out warrior a little bit, but it is fun. The only thing is that it's a little bit slow. Every quest should end like a fairy tale. That would be ideal, I suppose. Yes, the Archdemon battle was so good. Oh my gosh. At the end of Origins.
Today.
Hi, Farron.
Now well beyond making sense.
Everyone to the gates!
Not him on top of these. Today is well beyond making sense. I love that line. Oh no, this part is so stressful. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh, not you, not you.
Just grabbing essentials.
This part is so intense because you have to save people and they can actually die if you don't save them. Like some of the various like
Move it! Move it!
the NPCs and stuff that work there. Oh, my heart is pounding actually. I'm always stressed at this part because I'm scared of not saving everyone. Usually I use a guide. I'm not going to use a guide this time. I'm going to just try to... Where is it? Oh no. Wait, over here, over here, over here, over here. I don't know. I don't remember if I'm doing this right. People are probably going to die. Gray hairs from distress. You're exactly. Oh man, I don't remember if I'm doing it right. Oh no, I don't want anyone to die. I'm trying to go in no guide though. Okay, saved that person. And we need to come over here. Yes.
I hear a survivor.
Rescue Segret. Oh, I can't get in. Okay.
Where is everyone? Hell.
What the? No.
Out of time. Let me out of here.
Okay, got Segret. I'm going to ignore these people. I'm gonna try to. Ooh. Ignoring you, ignoring you. Get Flissa.
I can't get out. Help me.
Okay, got Flissa, and then I need to get a Dawn.
A survivor!
Maeve.
Help me. The fire will explode the pots.
Where's a Dawn? No, where's a Dawn? No! No!
Another dead!
Oh, a Dawn was like the one I didn't want to die. Ugh. Man, I just didn't see him. I feel so bad. Oh, let me go get... I'm gonna ignore these people. Let's go get Thren. Oh, man. I'm gonna cry. Oh, I don't want Oh my gosh, that is so horrible. Boom. Why are you just standing still? Okay. Alright, bye-bye.
We've saved all we can!
Whew. I feel so sad that one of them died.
Keep going.
I did not want that to happen.
Chantry is your shelter.
Well, we did the best we could. Sort of. Ugh.
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
Oh.
What a
Oh.
charming boy.
Whew.
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in
Maddie,
Haven.
thank you for the follow.
The
Ray,
Elder
thank you
One
for the
doesn't care
follow.
about the village. He only wants the Herald.
Can't believe how fast you're getting here already. I remember being much slower in my 2 playthroughs, afraid I would die if I didn't level up more. So, 2 things. So I'm kind of intentionally going through this playthrough quickly and avoiding a lot of the side quests because I want to get through the main story. I don't know when the Veilguard is coming out, but in the fall. So I'm trying to get through the story completely before the Veilguard comes out. And I do have a small multiplier on XP so that we can kind of go through it a little bit more quickly. But yes, typically I would spend a lot longer. I would do a lot more in the hinterlands, but where I'm trying to just kind of like go through things more quickly for the purposes of stream, you know? But yes, you are right. Typically it would take a lot longer. I not completely finish the hinterlands, but I try to do most of the stuff in the hinterlands before I do this quest. Thanks, comma. Also, I have played this game many times. I think this is probably number 6 or 7 for me. So, which is not as many. I know some people have way more playthroughs under their belts, but by this point, I feel very confident in my, knowledge of the game and ability in the game. So that helps as well. Playing for the first time right now. Fun! How are you enjoying it? Okay. Let's see. I'd give myself to safe haven. We're gonna be heroic.
If it will save these people, he can have me.
Solus disapproves. Oh.
He wants to kill you.
Oh,
No one else
never
matters,
mind.
but he'll crush them. Kill them anyway.
Yeah, gotcha, Pawn. That's what
don't like-
hyperfixations do to you.
There are no tactics to
I've been
make this
hyperfixated
survival.
on Dragon Age for
The only
like
thing that slowed them was the
8 years.
avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes. All right, we're doing it. We're going out to stop
Chancellor Roderick can help.
Corypheus, or at least
He
slow
wants to
him
say it
down
before
so
he
that the
dies.
people of Haven can escape.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it.
Love that you're so
unless you
passionate
made the
about
son
it.
of
I really
Courage,
am.
As I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly, if he shows us the path. What of your escape? Perhaps
Aw,
you
thanks,
will surprise
Allie.
it. Find
Sweet.
a way.
I love Cullen too.
Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald. if
I
you are
love the
meant for
Cullen
this,
romance.
If the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
All right. Let's do it.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
Let that thing hear you. I know.
I
Same
understand
cat.
the strategy, but I usually avoid drawing this much attention.
Well, you're just gonna have to get over it, Solus. That's what we're doing. We're in this. Oh. Y'all attack me, please. Gotta keep the aggro on me if I can. Nope, nope. Stay away from my boo. Stay away. Stay away. Can we ignore these? Oh, hello? Not through the burning building. I don't know. You got ads, gotcha? I love Alistair. One rice from today's Kilima pile is wild. One rice. I need to get better at holding aggro. I'm not used to that as someone who typically plays mage. I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm gonna loot my Inquisition soldiers. Okay. Just walking, casually walking. All right, y'all get him. Y'all get these guys off me while I do the trebuchet. So we're aiming the trebuchet. Oh, hello. No. Solus. Oh my god, wait. Aggro, 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 aggro. Okay. Oh, great, me. Whoa. Alright. I need to aim the trebuchet.
Be ready. More coming our way.
I'm glad there's a supply cache here. Alright, let me go. Is the trebuchet ready for me to aim again? Yes. Oh boy. That's weird, gotcha. I don't know.
Here they come. Get ready.
Oh my god. You know what's crazy is this Knight Captain Denim that is the name of this boss. This, if you remember, we went to go see the mages instead of the Templars. And the consequences of us not going to see the Templars is that they got turned into this. So Knight Captain Denim, if I remember correctly, I've only done that route one time. Knight Captain Denim is one of the characters that you interact with over there, which is kind of interesting. Obviously, he's not in good shape now. Oh man, I didn't get over there fast enough. Oh! Gotti. If we had gone to see the Templars, we would be fighting mages right now. So it's kind of interesting, your choices. Alright, trebuchet, trebuchet, trebuchet. Yeah, the Red Templars are scary. They scare me. Hold it down, y'all. Hold it down. Oh, sorry.
Move. Now.
Whew. Look at the fire. Ooh. Modding this game is really good. There's good mods.
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One.
Hey, Mother Haze.
The will that is Corypheus.
Corypheus.
You will kneel.
Absolutely not, sir. No.
You'll get nothing out of me!
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters.
Oh, the orb.
I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now.
Oh.
It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts. I crafted to assault the very heavens.
Ooh, scary.
And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Where's my mouse? Oh, what the heck? I'm gonna say I never wanted this take it. I feel like it feels a little bit not super heroic to say that, but I feel like she would be desperate in this moment and she would say that.
Take it! I didn't ask for this!
You know?
Mortals have always cried thus. Praise me, for I would end the silence that answers. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Wither to Winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
That line goes so hard.
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find
That's
another
such a
way
bar.
to give this world the nation
I've seen
and
the seat of the
God
gods, and it was
requires.
empty.
And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
Ooh. Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know.
Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, it's not today!
Let's go. Yeah, it is. It is, Goblin. Oh. Okay. More intense stuff to come, but I am going to take a super, 1 minute break because I ordered some food and it got here a few minutes ago. So I'm going to go get that from the door and then I'll be back once we get to a little stopping point. Yes, potato. Food. Okay. I'll BRB. I'm just gonna run real quick to get my food. Be right back. Less than 1 minute. Okay, I lied. I went to the restroom as well. Look at this. I ordered a fountain drink, and they didn't send me a fountain drink. They sent me 2 bottles of Diet Coke. I'm not complaining, though. I'm not complaining at all. Got my poke. Look at this. Let me show you all this goodness. Well, you can't really see all the veggies in it. It's tofu. It's a poke bowl, so it has rice, greens, tofu, etc. Anyways, I don't think I'm gonna eat that much right now. Mostly, I just wanted to get it inside because it's kind of raining off and on, and also I want to get my drink. Okay, back to the game. Oh, let me do something real quick because my stream deck is being funky. Let me... There we go, that's better. Okay. Back to the game. My screens... On my screen, you don't have the sub badge. Maybe that's why you've been getting ads. It's telling you you're subbed. That's very strange. Very strange. I don't know why it would be, like, kind of messed up like that. Oh, yeah, if you're on mobile, maybe it's just being a little glitchy. Hold on one sec. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, so the quest now says... A Gachapon, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, for real. Thank you, friend. The quest says find a way forward, and it's actually not allowing me to run, which is so cool. Well, it does a little bit. See, I'm jogging. Look at her.
There.
Mark of the Rift. You have gained Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. It's a focus-based ability. Focus is a resource that is gained each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage. Let's go. Nice. Oh. Yeah, snacks. It's so wild, like you can't really see where you're going at all. The only way you know forward is just following the marker on your mini-map. I would just sit down and die. No, literally. You know what, at this point I'm just gonna mind my business and die. I love this part. It's so... It just makes me feel feelings, you know? You feel that... I don't know, you just feel it. You feel it. Chocolate and vanilla wafers and white cheddar Cheeto Puffs. That sounds so good. I wish I could just live in a perpetual snowstorm. But like inside though, right? Like in a cozy cabin. hopelessness. You feel hopeless. You really do. Slow the Meek, hello. Welcome in. Oof, oof, oof. This is my fave part of the game. But at least we're almost to the end of this sequence.
Recent?
Somewhat close. Well, not this particular part. Like, not the snow part in particular is my favorite, but this quest is my favorite quest. Clarify. The wolves howling, I know. People.
There, it's her.
Thank the Maker.
It's Solus. Amped. Wait, probably actually. I do like the snow though, because I feel like it really, you really feel it, you know? You feel the hopelessness and the fear.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason.
Oop.
Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
Sad wolf
He didn't say
noises.
it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest. They've been at it for hours. They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow.
Dr. Guavaberry,
time
thank you
to
for the
doubt,
follow. Welcome
return
in.
to blame.
I hope you're having a great day today.
Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
I've been if you mean like today, Bob, I think I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I started a little past 11. If that's what you mean. And I think this is my fourth Dragon Age stream of this playthrough. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
Yes, you're right. Yeah, that's true, Bob. Yes. Thank you for the follow as well.
Which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
I should help plan.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Let's see. I didn't die and come back.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
Should we believe Corypheus?
You saw Corypheus.
Whoa.
What do you think of his claims of assaulting the
That was
heavens?
weird. Her arm went a little goofy there for a second.
False-old gods entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as Darkspawn. The hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a
Her arm
monster
was falling
beyond
asleep.
imagining.
Honestly, that's
All
what it feels like
mankind
when your arm
continues
is
to
falling
suffer for
asleep.
that
So, it's just an accurate
If
representation.
even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
He said the heavens are empty.
Corypheus said he found only
Chalky,
corruption
hello.
and emptiness. Nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself,
Is
rather
it,
than
though?
accept that he
Are
earns
they,
the
though?
scorn of the Maker.
Are they, though?
I know I could not bear such.
I believe... So, Corypheus says that he saw the seat of the gods and they were empty. I believe that he was telling the truth. So, you know, the Chantry, the Andrastians, which Mother Giselle is part of, would say that the Maker, you know, is like God, basically. Corypheus basically says, no, like, there's nobody there. I believe that. That's what I believe Corypheus in that. Obviously, I think Corypheus is very corrupt and, you know, not to be trusted generally, obviously, but I do believe him on that part. I don't really want to say any of these, if I'm being honest. I still don't believe. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say I still don't believe, I guess.
Whatever the rest of you say, I felt no divine aid at the Conclave or Haven. The struggle ahead seems mine alone.
Yeah, she does not believe. Oh, everyone's cold. Trying to figure out what to do.
Shadows fall and hope has fled.
What do y'all think of this part?
Still your heart, the dawn will come.
How do we feel about the song?
Night is long and the path is dark. Look to the
Same.
sky.
Same, Ams. Gives me chills.
Soon, the dawn will come.
I feel like it's a little corny, but I still get chills from it. Like, you know? It's cringe, but it's free. It's funny. Why are you all looking at me? Why are y'all looking at me? Why is her arm so stiff? Yeah. I think I'm gonna change her armor. I don't think it's working very well. Yeah, she's like... Let's go, husband. Yeah, Cullen did have a really good voice there. The faith they have to rise from this.
Faith
Yeah,
may
I
have yet to
know, I
find
know.
you, but
It's
it
so
has
lovely.
already found them.
A word.
Ooh. The way he just said a word and then walks off. God. God help me. Oh, thanks, gotcha.
The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting. Her faith is hard-won, Lethaline. Worthy of pride. Save one
Lethaline.
detail.
The threat
Right.
Corypheus wields.
Someone's
The orb he
upset.
carried.
He's over it.
It
He's
is
like, I don't care
ours.
about all this.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
Ooh. How do you know this? Wait. How do you know this?
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, said to channel power from our gods.
How do you know?
Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon.
How do you know?
All that remains are references in ruins, and faint visions of memory in the Fade.
Oh, the Fade. Oh, the Fade.
But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
The way anytime you ask how Solus knows something that he shouldn't know, and he's like, oh, I just saw it in the Fade. I just saw it in the Fade. I'm like, please. Lost here, it won't matter.
Their blame won't matter.
It's so funny.
This wilderness.
That is the immediate problem.
It's giving Blackwall.
And it offers a solution that may secure your place in their hearts. You saved them at Haven. Perhaps you can again.
My favorite modern battle song is "What Do You Do with the BA in English?" What do you do? I loved this game, but it was so big for me.
By attacking the Inquisition,
there's a lot.
Corypheus has changed.
There's a lot.
Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
Oh, this part, y'all. My heart.
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Ooh. Ba, ba, ba. Sky holds. Skyhold. Ah! Yes. I'm romancing Solus, Girl of the Year. Fight for glory. Yes. It's giving Matt the radar technician. Stop. On my first playthrough, I high-key thought they were gonna roll credits after that and put out a Skyhold DLC. Done.
Daily from
Game
every
done.
Settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
Yeah, it's me too, Ams. Like, why not fix that part? That's like one of the most commonly used important parts, you know?
We have walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is
Not
far
the
beyond what we
DLC.
anticipated.
Priming
But
it for the
we
next
now
game,
know what allowed
exactly.
you to stand against
Thank you for the hearts, Katie.
What drew him to you?
Yeah, we're gonna, so I'm gonna stream Veilguard as well once it comes out. And I'm gonna I'm gonna have 2 playthroughs. I've kind of already decided how I'm gonna do this. So I have my own personal canon Inquisitor, who is also a Solus romancer. And I think what I'm gonna do is whenever Veilguard comes out, I'm going to kind of just no life it for a few days. And I'm gonna play a significant chunk of it because I want to, the things that when I'm experiencing it for the first time, I kind of want it to just be like, you know, me and my dark room and all of my, you know, just kind of me by myself. But I do want to stream it pretty soon after it comes out. So I'll probably just no life it for a couple of days, get a significant, you know, chunk under my belt and then on my own, and then I'll start streaming it as well. This Inquisitor that we're playing on stream is going to be the Inquisitor that I pull over. I keep hitting this, sorry. Is going to be the Inquisitor that I pull over into my on-stream Veilguard. So this is like our stream canon, if you will. So I've been summoned. Cozy Girl Dragon Age is my exact vibe. Yes, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. You definitely have to play by yourself first. I bet it'll be so much fun to just play for a couple of days. Yeah, I've already planned, like, whenever it comes out, the next, like, 2 or 3 days, it's gonna be, like, 12 hours a day. Like, I'm gonna wake up, play Dragon Age until I go to sleep. Like, that's already planned. Thank you for the roses. Welcome back, Gooblin. Guild Wars Palea DDLV installed. Ready to try modding some of my favorite games now that I know my computer won't scream. If you need any help with modding Dragon Age Inquisition, let me know. I have some good resources. But there's some really good YouTube videos about it. But I also have a lot of like favorite mods that I can share with you if you want help. My family would be like, "Are you okay?" Yes, just a gaming vampire. Exactly. No, I will be a gremlin, you know, like a gremlin for 3 days at least. But then I'll be streaming it as well, because I also want to share the experience with y'all like pretty soon after it comes out. But by giving myself time to play for a while by myself, it will also give y'all some time to play it by yourselves, because I would imagine for most people, not everybody, but for most people, I would imagine that you want to play by yourself before you get spoiled by watching stuff on stream. But I feel like, you know, watching it on stream, if you've already played it by yourself, watching it on stream might be a good way to see maybe different choices or different things like that. So it kind of gives all of us a chance to play the game ourselves first, or at least play a lot of the game ourselves first. And then, you know, we'll share in the love together. Is there one that gives male elves facial hair? Because if there is, that's the one I need. I don't know that. I feel like probably, but I don't think I've ever played as a male elf, so I don't really know any mods for male elves. I love watching games I can't play yet. It's so much fun. Yay. Okay, let's continue with what we were doing. What did she say? My effort for the Inquisition.
He came after me because my efforts put the Inquisition in his way.
Perhaps in more ways than you've considered.
A MILF.
Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Let's go. I love this too.
You.
Everyone agreed to this? Wait. I'm gonna say I'm honored.
I don't know what to say.
Say that you will not make me regret this.
If you're not sure, why do it?
Because I believe this is what was meant to be. That without you, there would be no Inquisition. What it means for the future, how you lead us, that is entirely up to you.
I love that sword. Corypheus must be stopped. Let's go.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us. Have our
The
people
way
been
she's just
told?
manhandling that sword.
have. And
She's just waving that around. How heavy is that? That's so heavy. She's just like,
Inquisition, will you follow?
yay!
Will you fight?
Yay!
Will we triumph?
Yay!
Your
The
leader,
sword.
your herald.
That's why her arm's always so stiff. Your Inquisitor! Oop. Oh, that's right. Soldier first class. Let's go. It's giving Aragorn. Ooh.
So this is where it begins.
But the throne is already perfect.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
Let's go.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Is he allied with Tevinter?
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Yeah. Cullen is hardcore. Would be a shame if the VA was so problematic they couldn't bring the character back for DATV. Would be a shame indeed, wouldn't it?
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the
The
Black
worst.
City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Is his dragon an archdemon?
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Okay. We need more information.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
I'm really inquisitive
We do
about the
have one
age of that
advantage.
dragon.
We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
Oh.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend.
An old
He's
friend?
crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
Introduce us.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
On your
I know
order.
one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Oop.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
We literally just got here.
Shut your mouth and open your eyes. You'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Okay. All right, so we have the quest, Welcome to Skyhold. Let's look at the quests, actually. My face is covering up some of them. We have... the Inquisitor's Path from the Ashes. With a new base of operations, the Inquisition is ready to make its mark on the world. Speak with Josephine in the antechamber. Speak with Varric on the battlements. So we'll do that one. And then we also have... what was that one? Welcome to Skyhold. This new home for the Inquisition has a lot to offer. Take a look around. Let's do that one first. So we're supposed to go to the war room. And find the blacksmith. So this is...
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
What did they make down here, and what can I make? Hello.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be all right. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
For you and me both.
You think it's strange to say. It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
How are the new facilities?
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted it.
It's so cold, like
Forever forward.
freezing in here.
You've got it all up and running.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
Any thoughts for the lost?
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
Shame about Adon.
Adon.
Spirits like that, you can't just find. The rest of us go on. It's what we have to do. You gave us a chance.
I'm still bummed about that. Did you bring anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Okie doke. So this is where they have all the crafting stuff, weapons, armor, whatnot. Look how pretty this is. Hello? I love this. All right, now we need to find the war room. Josephine!
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Dangerously unstable?
Exactly what do you mean? How is
What
it more
does that
dangerous
mean?
than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force.
Oh.
Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade.
Ooh.
Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
How do y'all feel about that quest? If you've done it, Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts? The ball?
We need to attend this ball.
We don't have enough sway.
It
with the
stresses
court
me out,
to arrange
honestly.
an invitation. Perhaps a few more
I think I like it
alliances.
overall, though.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Better the second time you play it is I agree. Because I feel like the first time I played it, I was so lost. And I did not know what I was doing. Yeah, the hollow doors and the coins are so confusing. You're right. You just did it for the first time the other day. Did you like it? Alright, we don't really need to do much here right now. I just needed to find it for the quest. Are y'all ready for some smooching? Y'all ready for some smooching? Do we want to see a little eggy smooch? Because it's available. It's there. We can do it. Let's go to the battlements first.
Look at this place.
Yep.
It's a bloody palace it is.
Sarah.
So, Inquisitor.
No.
It is Inquisitor now, right?
Overruled.
Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little
I
badges
romanced her
can
on my
stick
first
with little
playthrough and
arrows.
had such buyer's
That's not a
remorse.
friggin'
I
archdemon,
wish she
is
had
it?
more content.
Droste, what
That's
you
the only
saying?
thing. Josephine's romance, I feel like, doesn't have enough content. That bite was larger than I was expecting it to be.
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised.
I agree, I adore Josie, but we needed
Impossible
more,
things
yes.
aren't surprises.
Maybe just like more emotional depth, you know? She's a sweetheart though, I do love her. Calm down and explain.
I can't help you if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Coryphe thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a butt, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things.
Okay, Sarah.
It's too far, isn't it? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
I need doubters like you.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
That almost makes sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
If it's the only time we have a quest like that, I'll be a bit sad. I really liked the structure of that quest. I want another. I think it kind of is, honestly. I'm trying to think what quest I would
What a fascinating life
say
it
is
my
most
dear.
similar to
First you
Wicked
fall out of
Eyes
the
and Wicked
Fade, Then you're
Hearts.
attacked by an archdemon. If you wanted more public
I don't know.
attention, you could have just held a ball.
I blame Corypheus.
I didn't do anything. Corypheus is the one who attacked us.
Doing nothing is exactly your mistake, my dear. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat.
Wait,
But the
what's
enemy
that
struck
clip,
a
Goob?
serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Wish Sarah didn't have so much internalized racism, but she's so funny. I know, honestly, talking to her when you're playing an elf is a little bit annoying. She's grown on me as I've gotten to know her more, but it's just, yeah, I don't know, it's rough sometimes. I dig the court politics and approval aspect. It was very unique, if stressful. I know, I loved that they had the court politics in there. I think that's so interesting. I love that kind of stuff. I couldn't save them all.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first, and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
I believe in you, Jeff, but why?
So, this is Skyhold.
So... hope that I correctly soft-boil these eggs. Good luck.
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Okay. What if I don't want to? What if I'm busy?
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the Twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
What is it, Goob? I don't even see what it was. Wait. Are y'all ready for some smooching? I see it now. That's funny. Just a typical run-of-the-mill stream. That's just how it is around here. Thank you.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
No, bro. How many times do I have to say that? I'm gonna say I don't know, because I feel like her faith is getting, like, her faith slash lack of faith has been a little bit shaken by all of this. So she's just like, I don't even know anymore.
There is so little I remember. What if they're right?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Alright, while we're here... let's go see who Varric's friend is. Who did Varric bring? Oh. Okay. So, I will say, when it comes to Hawk, my canon Hawk is default male Hawk. But when it comes to Inquisition, I do like to change his hair because I imagine... first of all, I hate the way his hair looks in this. I think it looks so bad. Second of all, I feel like he would have gotten a new haircut since then, right? So I always change his hair. Where's all my mods? I thought I had some mods for hair. Definitely not. Dang, what happened to my mods? I had hair mods. I'm gonna go with this guy. Just a little messy. Just a little messy hair. Everything else good though.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
I love Hawk. I love Hawk so much.
The Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
Oh no, Jeff, I'm sorry.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
I've heard stories about you.
Oh, I don't know. You did save the city from a horde of rampaging Kunari.
I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging
Yeah,
Kunari
we're
I don't
booking
know
it.
about?
We're booking it through this
There's
playthrough.
a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side.
So then, what can I tell you?
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his
I should have
connection
changed
to
his
the Darkspawn
eyebrows.
to influence them.
Oh well.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something
A
unrelated.
friend in the Wardens?
His name is Alistair. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old
Like you
smuggler's
haven't
cave
met
near Crestwood.
Alistair. Varric. Oh, your god, what? This is bad for the Wardens.
If Corypheus has corrupted the Wardens, it may be too late to save them.
Oh, well that would explain it then,
I'll
Jeff.
do whatever's necessary to stop him. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before.
I'm mad at myself for not fixing his eyebrows.
I'll
Oh
make
well.
sure of it. Inquisitor.
You fought Corypheus?
You said you
Oh, I forgot.
Corypheus.
This
The Grey
world
Wardens
state
put
has
him in
him with
prison.
Anders.
They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal
Oop.
Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Oh, okay, well, maybe you can try again with the new ones.
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
The new
I heard the Chancellor
directions.
might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. We thought that leaving would save lives, and force the Divine to divide her forces to hunt for us. But all the circles were rising up by then. We helped a lot of them take that final step.
Tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just Anders. There was a voice in him, driving him toward justice for the mages. So loud that it drowned everything out. Even me.
Oh, were you in love?
I heard that you two were close.
When someone betrays you like that, it takes a long time to get past it. I don't know if we ever have, but I can't just give up on him. He'd be here now if it was anyone after me but the Wardens. Anders used to be a Grey Warden. I couldn't risk exposing him to whatever they're going through. It went poorly the first time we met Corypheus.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
My sister's a Grey Warden. I had my friend Aveline take her as far from Orlais as possible. When all the Wardens started acting strangely, I had to keep my family safe.
Yeah,
I'm
that
never
tracks.
really happy
Get the
being
Wardens
Anders
out.
alone. But once I
Anders,
realized Wardens were acting strangely,
Bethany.
I had no choice. I've
Get 'em
seen
out.
Corypheus affect Anders' mind before. If he was involved, I couldn't risk it happening again.
What has Varric told you?
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Oh, Crestwood. Yuck. I hate Crestwood. Cassandra? Oh, hello? Oh.
You knew where Hawk was all along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
Oh.
You kidnapped me. You
The way he runs
interrogated me.
is so
What did you
funny.
expect?
Hey, enough! You're taking his side?
Mom and
I
Dad.
said enough!
Mom and Dad are fighting again.
Someone to lead this Inquisition. First, Liliana and I searched for the hero of Ferelden, but she had vanished. Then we looked for Hawk, but he was gone too. We thought it all connected, but no. It was just you. You kept him from us.
Honestly,
the Inquisition has a
I
leader.
agree with Varric
Hawk would
here.
have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
He would have died. Probably.
You can't change the past, Cassandra.
So I must accept... what? That the Maker wanted all this to happen? That he...
Oh.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor.
I love their
snake.
relationship too.
Even after the Conclave, when we needed Hawk most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
That's unfair.
That's unworthy of you.
I know she disapproves, but
I must not think of what could have been. We have so much at stake. Go, Varric. Just go.
I'm glad they fight it out and then trust each other by the end of Inquisition. Yes, and he's writing her custom books. I love it so
You know
much.
what I think? If Hawk had been at the temple, he'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
You people have done enough to him.
I
It goes hard.
believed him. He spun his story for me and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't
don't beat
explain
yourself
why
up.
we needed Hawk.
It's okay. You're good.
I'm such a fool.
No. Varric doesn't want to lose his friend. He's a cinnamon roll and must be protected. I fear for him in Veilguard. Me too. Very much so.
You're too hard on yourself, Cassandra.
Not
I am
hard
afraid.
enough, I think.
You can't believe that.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawk or the hero of Ferelden, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing.
If I've learned anything, it's that I know less than nothing. I love that. Bull?
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Bye.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
We'll do it later. Why is there just a tankard on the ground here? Who left this here? Someone come pick up your drink, please. Okay. Should we talk to Solas? I'm very excited. Oh, you're back over here. Hello.
Greetings.
Oh, he didn't do the scene yet. I thought he did it now. I guess I have to, maybe I have to leave and come back.
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself.
Or is my
and your
approval not
studies.
high enough?
If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting.
Oh, here. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good, guys. I forgot. They got rid of the scene. No! Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. Stay calm, everyone. Stay calm. I know you're all freaking out. Everyone stay calm. Thank God I was worried. Come on, loading screen. Let's go. They got rid of the scene. They just took it out of the game. They're like, eh. Ew, Soul of Velen? Not in my house, is what they said. No, nope. We cancel it. It doesn't exist anymore. Hurry up and load. Nola! Nola, you're just in time for smoochy kisses.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
Let's watch some smooching together.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
Thank you.
I'm glad someone was watching over
I
me.
knew there was something
You were a
drawing me to
mystery.
stream right now.
You still
Yes.
are. I ran every test I could
His
imagine.
freckles.
Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed
His
as an apostate
freckles
if I didn't produce results.
Slay me. Slay me.
I would never have agreed to that.
You were in no position to argue. You were never going to wake up?
I'm calm.
How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had
I'm
no
normal.
faith in Cassandra.
I'm being
or she in
normal,
me.
y'all.
I was ready to flee.
This is all very
But
normal.
you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them.
Ugh.
I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
The whole world change. You care about me?
Felt the whole world change.
A figure of speech.
Oh.
I'm aware of the metaphor. I'm more interested in felt.
Ho ho ho.
You change everything.
You changed everything.
Sweet talker.
Oh my god. It's the way he shakes his head before he goes in for the kiss. Help. Oh, and then again. Help. Help me. Help me.
We shouldn't. It isn't right. Not even here.
What do you mean, even here?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
Let's go. That's my baby. That's my baby. Okay. Let's see. What now? What now? What now? I guess we can go ahead and start Crestwood.
Spared no expense.
Oh, this is my room, by the way. Look at this. Isn't this wild? Isn't it pretty? This is my room. This is where I sleep. Where I work. This is my balcony. Isn't that nice? Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and go to... Let's start Here Lies the Abyss. Yeah, we're booking it, y'all. We're really booking it. Oh. We have some judging to do, though. We have some judging to do first.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment, where you will sit in judgment.
Still more lives in my hands.
Yeah.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Let's do it.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne.
Lay needs help. Stop. All right. We're judging who? Alexius? I think this is a pretty cool mechanic. I've always kind of liked this part. I hate the way she sits on the throne, but...
After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
Oh.
Chief Movran the Under.
Hello?
He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where
Thanks for clipping,
should he
y'all.
go?
Free my guy. We were thinking the same thing. With a goat?
You answered the death of your clan
What's it?
with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
You meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor.
What is that
My
supposed to
clan
mean?
yields. My remaining boys have brains still
You're
in
right,
their
Nola.
heads.
What's a... I'm gonna arm and exile him to Tevinter.
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Nice. All right, Alexius, I suppose.
You recall Gerion Alexius of Tevinter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted
The goat flinger.
on
Yeah.
your own life.
I armed him and banished him to
Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank.
to
You may judge
Tevinter.
the former magister as you see fit.
I love
I
him.
remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
What do y'all do with
couldn't
Alexius?
save
I
my
always
son.
show him mercy because
Do you think
Dorian
my
asked
fate
me to.
matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing.
Also, I just like low-key, I feel,
you've
I mean,
gathered,
he's evil.
lose it all
He did a really terrible thing.
Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
But I feel like he was doing it because he was desperate to save his son. So, yeah, I always, let's see, what do I do? Researching magic is what I usually do.
Your magic was theoretically
Anytime I can get an
impossible,
agent.
Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentences to
I
serve
always, the
under
one time I
guard
played
as
it,
a
choose the
researcher
same
on
thing.
all
How
things
far did you
magical
get
for
in
the
your
Inquisition.
playthrough, Nola? Or did you
No
finish it?
execution. Very well.
Vivian slightly approves. Where's my Dorian greatly approve? Hello? I think maybe that's when I talk to him. Okay, so questies. Questies. What do we have? Oh, I was talking to Nola. Sorry. But, let me know. Actually, I would love to know how, like, anybody, like, how many times have you played it? And, or if you've only played it, or, like, have you finished a playthrough of this game before? Have you played it multiple times? One time? Okay, so main quests that we have are I need to remember to, when we play Dragon Age, I need to move my picture over to the bottom because y'all can't see the text. But main quests that we have are Here Lies the Abyss. You can see it on this side of the screen though, so. We need to go to... Varric has a friend named Hawk who fought Corypheus once before and now fears Grey Wardens are under the influence of the ancient Darkspawn. Hawk has a Warden contact who may be able to say more. So we need to go find the Warden. We have Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, which I'm not going to do yet. We don't even have enough power yet. And then specializations for the Inquisitor as well. And then I also have... Oh, I have this quest. We need to go look for coal. And then... Let's see. Yeah, so I guess our next step is Here Lies the Abyss. Let's go find coal, and then we can go ahead and start Here Lies the Abyss. We're trucking, y'all. This is good, though, because I was afraid, like, I'm afraid that if I take a long time, then I'm either gonna just not finish it because I'm gonna get sidetracked by other things, or I won't finish it before the Veil Guard. So I like that we're going at a fast pace. But normally I would recommend, generally speaking, I would recommend, you know, taking things slower. I mean, obviously play it however you want to play it, but typically I like to take things slower and do a little bit more exploration and side quests and stuff. But yeah, for stream purposes, we're booking it.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I don't like
Commander,
Templars.
Soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
I mean...
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now.
I'll give you more details in just a second about how I feel about that. Because it's a little bit more nuanced than that.
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Okay, so, yeah, the Templars are the bad guys, typically, because, or most people see them as the bad guys, and I feel like they're kind of set up to be that, because they represent oppression of mages, because they're the ones that are kind of repressing the mages, right? Now, like you said, not that, yeah, and so I feel like I feel like Templars as individuals are also victims of an oppressed system in the way that, like, in the same sort of way that, you know, men are also, like, that men have negative effects of being in part of a patriarchy, you know what I'm saying? Like, through, like, this is a tangent. This is not a good metaphor, but you know what I mean? Like, having a patriarchy where, you know, men, where society kind of favors men over women is also detrimental to men because they get put in certain ways, right? What I'm saying is we all benefit from a society where everyone is equal, okay? I'm not trying to be like, oh, men are, but like, because of things like, you know, having certain standards that men have to be like considered masculine and all this stuff. So in that same way, I feel like Templars are also victims of a system that as individuals, they're victims of a system that is also harmful to them, right? They are also being used in this system. Now, obviously, mages are the ones who are actively oppressed, so it's hard to compare those two things. You know, I don't think that Templars have it the same as mages. Obviously, mages are the ones who are actively being oppressed here. However, I think that the system as a whole is just bad for everybody. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Yeah. But yeah, typically the Templars are like they're the oppressors in these games. Okay, it was a bad situation.
We were all shaken.
Thank you,
by what
Nickel.
happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
Goob, it's rice, tofu, edamame, kale, cucumber, cabbage, carrots, wonton crisps. I think that's it. And then like the sauce.
Thank you, Cullen.
Oh, he loves her so much.
Our
He's in love with
escape
her.
from Haven. It was close. I'm relieved that so many made it out.
As am I. You stayed behind. You could have... I will not allow the events at Haven to happen again. You have my word.
I love him. All right, where's the coal thing? Oh.
This
Yeah,
thing
it's
is
so
not
good,
a stray
Gooblin.
puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat
Oof,
more
that's
complex.
horrible, Nola. He helped us.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Speak plainly, Solas.
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
I was really disappointed in Vivian's character and how much she had been brainwashed. They made her character spot on for what she needed to represent. Yeah.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape.
Overall, I like her as a character, but I do disagree with her on pretty much everything.
From the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat.
I can fix her, yes.
Pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying.
Someone just rang my doorbell. Who did
Dead.
that? Are you okay?
You're feeling their pain.
It's
Always.
louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes?
Bring their face.
But
bell.
here is where I can help.
It's probably just
Every breath slower.
someone selling something
lying in
or
a
a
warm
political campaign thing.
Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight.
This is so sad.
Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're a friendly spirit?
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends.
There's a book about
I
this.
lost everything.
About his backstory.
I learned how to be more like what I am.
This game is literally an I can
It
fix
made
them
me
simulator.
but stronger. I can feel more.
There's
I
only
can
one we
help.
can't fix. At least not in this game. We'll see about the next one. Stay and help us.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Dude, Vivian is gonna hate me. Hate me. Ooh, Sam Squatch. I did,
It hurts.
but I don't think. I feel like I
Someone make
feel
it
like I've
stop
filled
hurting.
it up. If you know
Make
what I
her,
mean.
Please.
So maybe
The
if you
healers
find
have
someone
done
else
all
that
they
has
can.
one.
It will take him
But
hours
thank you for
to die.
asking. That's really sweet of you.
Every moment will be
I hope
agony.
you enjoy it. I'm so
He
excited
wants
for you.
mercy. Help.
Yay.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
I feel like 90% of the player base, at least the noisy part, romances Solus. BioWare would be dumb not to give his story with the Inquisitor a satisfying resolution. I wouldn't say 90%, but I would say that the Solus Mancers, me included, do tend to be a pretty loud section of the player base. At least the fandom, right? Like, if you're talking about just, like, casual players, too, like, definitely not 90%. But the fandom,
By the time it's
I feel like a lot do romance Solus. I trust that we're gonna have a good resolution with that because Corinne, who is the director, has said that she's a Solovellan. The lead writer is Trick Weeks, who was Solus's writer on this game. What else? I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be good. We'll see. We'll have to see though. I feel like no matter what happens though, we need to prepare ourselves, or like, you know, the fandom or the Solus Mancers need to prepare ourselves for the fact that there's no way, with how long this game has been around and all of the like fan fiction and headcanons and all of that stuff, there's no way that what they write is going to satisfy everyone. There's just no way. Like, there are people who are going to be disappointed because everybody has widely different, you know, like I said, headcanons and things that they want and outcomes that they would love to have. So it's just something to kind of temper expectations, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I do think that they're going to have something there. I hope I vibe more with Veilguard's romance options. Have you, have you looked at them? If so, I'm curious what you think just based on looks alone. Every time Cole says I want to stay, my heart breaks. I know, me too. I love Cole. Solus is so much like an ex that I still had but maybe if I just say it this way, he'll get it. They definitely did a good job with the pulling at that string in so many of us. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. How could it be satisfying? I mean, so I feel like the only way to make it truly maybe satisfying universally would be to be able to play as the Inquisitor in the Veilguard, but we know we're not going to be doing that. So I don't know. I really don't know. Like, they're gonna... Yeah, I don't know. I think through cutscenes, potentially, perhaps by... one thought that I had, which I don't really know if this is going to happen or not, but one thought that I had is, you know, they've said that there's going to be a like a thing at the beginning of the game where you can make choices to talk about, you know, to document the choices that you made in your previous games. You know, so I was thinking that maybe they could have a couple, if they had a couple of choices in regards to the Inquisitor's relationship with Solas, you know, maybe things like, okay, obviously, like, did your Inquisitor romance Solas? Okay, well, what is your Inquisitor's current feelings towards Solas? Do they hate Solas? Do they, you know, respect him but don't feel romantically for him anymore? Do they, you know, do they want to be with him romantically? Like, having that kind of choice would mean that they could put a couple of different situations in there. However, I do want to say, though, that I don't really know if that's going to happen, because I feel like I don't want to have delusions that they would put so much content into the Veilguard specifically relating to the Solas romance, when you consider the fact that not everyone in the game romances Solas. The game is not about the Inquisitor. So, I mean, that is one way that they could do it. Do I think that they would, do I think that they will do that? Or even, like, would I have that expectation of them? Like, absolutely not. You know, absolutely not. But that's one way that it could happen, if it was going to happen. If that makes sense. You should, yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious what you think, Nola. I think I have a guess on who you would be drawn to. Wait, let me think.
Yeah,
I think I have a guess.
No signs of danger in the pass nearby.
All right, are we ready? What's the recommended levels for that one? I don't know. Let's just go though. Let's go Varric, Solas, and Blackwall. Since we're looking for a warden, we have to take Blackwall, the Grey Warden, right? I probably won't get too much done in this part, but we'll get it started. What you're saying right now is the one thing David Gator has said recently that didn't piss me off. Wait, what? Which part?
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor.
Ooh, there's my girl.
We've got trouble ahead.
This character, Nola, is one of the romance options in the Veilguard. She looks really different, though, in the Veilguard.
All the Red Templars here. There's a few up in the hills, but for once, they're not our biggest problem. What is?
She had a big glow up. God, I hate this part. Ugh, I hate this part so much.
Oh. Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the
thing where he said it will be
Sir
interesting
Hawk's
to
Grey
see what
Warden
happens
friend
when
is
people's
hiding.
years of expectations about the game collide with what it actually is at release. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be people that are upset, like 100%. We never meet anywhere nice.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding, when the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps. The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help.
What does? Gotcha.
Good luck, and please be safe.
Alright, I feel like some people need to be leveled up, myself included. Varric definitely does. Okay.
This might interest you, sir.
Releasing a game? Yeah, that's just where we're at, I guess. Okay, okay. Nev wasn't who I was thinking, but I love... hello? What am I doing? Oh, I went the wrong way. I respect it. I love Nev. Oh my god, what am I doing? Harding and Davern. Harding is who I was thinking that you would like. I am leaning towards Lucanus and Davern.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Does that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now?
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
That doesn't surprise me. Ew, skellies, yuck. Yuck.
Grey Wardens, thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
Grey Wardens, why are you here?
What are you doing in Crestwood?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm ultimately...
The man's slippery as an eel.
They're looking for the warden that we're looking for. What do you know about him?
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Alistair comes quietly. I'll not fight the man who helped kill that many Darkspawn.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Okay, bye. Well. Yeah, ultimately I'm just gonna let myself be open to... I'm gonna be open to just falling in love with who I fall in love with, you know? Alright, the village.
The Wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus' plot to seize the Order.
Or some of the best liars I've ever seen. Nah, you're right. They're probably...
Alright, I'm going to... We're gonna do... Let's do this one.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us.
I'm gonna do these Crestwood, a few of these Crestwood quests first, before we get the warden. Not when we finally get Harding. I feel like there's a lot of people who have been waiting a really long time to romance Harding. All right, we got a quest in here. Let's see. Hello, Gold.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Who's Judith?
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking
Yeah,
out
that's
loud?
fair, Nola. And
Judith
honestly,
lives
you really
outside
like
the
don't
village.
get to know her
I asked
that
her to hide
much,
here when the
but
undead
you can
came,
kind of flirt with
she
her
wouldn't
and get a
hear
little
it.
bit of her personality.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Okay.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Alright, so we got a quest to check up on Judith. Alrighty, let's see. The quest says, speak to Crestwood's mayor.
Please! The mayor could use your assistance.
Okay. Please don't yell at me as I'm running by. Mayor?
The Inquisitor. Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
Can I get to that Fade Rift?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
Why wouldn't you not drain the lake?
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade
Yeah,
Rift.
they've said that they have a lot of different hair options, so I feel like they will.
People are frightened and they're tired.
I'm hoping to.
Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Let me help.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
What is Crestwood's history?
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
I know, this part is so dark.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen, thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. Now, they returned to us.
Until later.
So basically, there was a lot of, just to kind of, in case it was like hard to hear or anything, there was the Blight, which is basically... Hello?
They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
Don't join the Wardens.
Joining the Grey Wardens is not a good idea.
You're the Inquisitor. But yes. The
So,
Wardens are heroes.
yeah,
They
the
saved me from those
Darkspawn,
demons.
right? Yeah, the Darkspawn.
With all that's
So
happening,
the Blight
I'd
is
like
kind
to
of
help people
like...
the same way.
Grey Warden or no, the world
I don't know
needs
how
more
to
people with
describe
your
it really. Like, it's like a plague, or basically it's a time when there's an archdemon, which is one of the dragons, comes, and then the Darkspawn get revitalized, and there's a bunch of Darkspawn that come, and basically they can, once you get the Blight, which is kind of like a disease, you can also, it will kill you, basically. There's more to it than that. There's way more to it than that. That's very surface level. But anyways, so during the Blight, a lot of people were sick. They took in all these refugees and they put them in Old Crestwood. And then Old Crestwood was flooded by Darkspawn, the mayor said, and wiped out everybody there who was infected by the Blight, and otherwise.
Wardens will do anything to stop the blood. There is much to admire in that commitment, but much to be wary of as well.
Listen to him. Joining the Wardens isn't the best idea right now.
Yes,
Trust. Don't join the Wardens right now.
There's something else I can do to help.
Got an agent. Alright, so we need to claim the keep to reach the dam. So we can drain the water in Old Crestwood and try to figure out how to get the Darkspawn to stop attacking these people. And the not the Darkspawn, I mean like the dead. All those dead people that keep rising out of the water. All the water. Thank you for the follow, Nini. Here it is. I think I'm gonna claim this keep, and then after I claim the keep, I'll probably get off stream for today. I think we'll be at a good little stopping point.
Archers on the ramparts. Good defenses. They'll be hard to pry out.
Mike, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome in. Hello. Where are my people? Oh, y'all are out there. Blackwall can't even get in. Can we move, please? Let's get in closer here. Let me get these archers. Actually, no, I'm gonna get these. Boom. Nice. Yeah, so much done today, actually. It's wild. We got a lot done. I just remembered that I haven't updated weapons for Blackwall or Varric yet. I need to do that because we were having issues. Last time I was trying to craft a bunch of weapons, we were having issues with the screen. So I need to make sure and do that. ASAP. I love claiming keeps. It's so fun. Yeah, see, Varric needs an armor update for sure. Yeah, he's in the same armor that he started with. That's not good. I forgot that I hadn't done his armor yet. I haven't used him. I don't think I've used him since, like, the beginning. We might have a little pause and go back for more armor after this. Bye, Ams. Have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Yeah, this has been an extremely productive stream. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This entire time I haven't been able to choose between Palia and Dragon Age, so I simply haven't played anything. I don't know, that's a hard choice. That's a hard choice. All right.
Nice work. Crestwood will breathe easier with the bandits.
Charter.
My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late. When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive? Half hour ago, by the south gate.
We gotta find Butcher.
I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets.
I've been grinding through the pub just when I started and have played a few hot pots. Gonna plan till I have to go work in 2 hours. Nice. For a cake party, though, just so you know, you don't have to have starred. They can be regular, too. Just so you know, if that's why you were trying to get 29, if you're trying to get starred. I just don't want you to have to grind more than necessary.
I should be going. Another time.
Okay. That's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all for hanging out. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. I'll see y'all around. Let me plug a few things real quick. In the Discord. Yeah, of course, of course. I know, I was just thinking how long it would take to try to get 50 starred. So, yeah, I was like, definitely, I don't want you to have to grind more than you need to, but regular will be fine. Okay, so, for any Palian... Oh, thank you, Goodwin. I was just about to do that. For any Palian friends that would like to join our cake party that we're going to do in the Discord on Sunday, we're going to bake 50 celebration cakes together. And it's a really good way to earn money quickly in Palia and up your cooking skill, and it's really fun. So we're going to do that on Sunday. If you're interested in joining the cake party, then Gooblin just put a link in the chat on Twitch. On YouTube, if you're interested, you can go over to the community tab, and I have a link to it in one of the posts on there. And then on TikTok, the best way to do that would be to go into my Discord via the link in my bio and find the Palia channels, and the information for it is in there with the link. So the link will take you to where to sign up. Any level is totally fine. Last time I looked, all of the tasks, all of the jobs that require a more advanced like place in the game, you know, with crops and stuff that that you unlock later in the game have been taken. And so the spots that are still available are some of the ones that don't require anything, and then there are also some spots that require sweet leaf, which is something that you can just pick, and you have to have 50 sweet leaf, so that is a lot. It is a little bit of a grind, but not something that has a barrier to entry that requires a certain amount of money or levels or anything. So feel free, if you would like to join, definitely do that. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on Dragon Age today and doing the quest that I love so much. Next time, we will continue our mission in Crestwood. We're going to figure out what the heck is going on in Crestwood. Why are all of these, how can we stop the rift and stop the demons and stop the dead from coming out? And we're also going to find the warden and continue our quest there. 4 p.m. Central. Yeah, it's 4 p.m. Central, Jacoy. 2 p.m. Central, we have movie night in the Discord. And then 4 p.m. Central, shortly after that, will be the cake party. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're good, Goob. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and a good weekend. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone. Bye.